Hej, witajcie, z tej strony Bobru, a to jest kolejny odcinek gry o Tron ze studia Telltale Games. Sterujemy teraz Garedem, wróciliśmy do jego perspektywy, to jest perspektywa to giermka Lorda Forrestera, którą mieliśmy na samym początku w obozie pod bliźniakami. No i on teraz wyrusza na mur i coś słyszę. Gdzie nasz koń spieprzył? O. Ramsey Snow.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Chowaj się, chowaj się.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy.
Trzeba się chować co chwilę.
Bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds
Kuźwa, jakie
none.
hasło.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
No jasne, słyszą.
Listen.
No nie, błagam.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Nie przyjdzie tu.
Never mind.
Dobrze, że nie uciekaliśmy.
We've wasted enough time.
Ja już wziąłem pościgi z tymi psami Ramseya Boltona. To nie jest fajna sprawa. O Jezu, a typa po prostu skratowali. Właściwie skratował. Ramsey Snow to jest chory bydlak, ale kurczę, postać ciekawie wykreowana. Ciekawe, czy ten ktoś jeszcze żyje tutaj. Wygląda z tyłu trochę Tion Greyjoy, ale to na pewno nie jest Tion Greyjoy. To jest jakiś po prostu biedak. Chyba całą skórę mu zdjęli z przodu. Oh my god. To są Boltonowy właśnie, skurwysyny. Znowu zmiana perspektywy? Znowu będzie mitanem? Tak, znowu jesteśmy mitanem.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
No to ich sobie będą niepewni, my im pokażemy jeszcze.
300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Aha.
He was fair and wise.
I want to be like that, like my father.
No to by
Your
była
father
spoko
was
sprawa.
well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn.
Też na to zasłużę, mam nadzieję.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Aha, czyli mam kogoś wybrać. Możesz o tego wujka Gareda? Czy jeszcze kasztana? A teraz co? Co się stało?
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Missed it.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
There's house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die.
No ale teraz giniesz.
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone.
Mercy, go.
Lord
Niestety.
Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers.
Najpierw krzyczał, żeby oszczędzić, później, żeby go zabić. Dobra widownia.
The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
A, czy może wysłać albo go...
Fuck him.
I will decide.
Send him to the war.
Leave the poor man
Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
Kradłeś się, jesteś złodziejem.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
3 palce.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the lord's duty to carry out the sentence.
Może to zrobić.
But I am willing to carry it out, if you do not feel ready.
I will carry out the sentence.
Mam nadzieję, że nie jest to takie coś jak Tion Ranger robił Rodrickowi Russellowi. No. No niestety, no kuźwa. To złodziej, co mieliśmy? Może mu pogratulować za to, że chciał nas okraść i sobie zwiać. No ta nas się obraziła, no ale co zrobić? No trzeba być twardym lordem.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
No ktoś by się przydał.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role.
A, kasztelan i ten
Neither thinks very high.
ten drugi, ten
How
wojownik co
do I
kopał.
decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your
Okay.
sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty.
Ten
Come
gość jest
speak with
spoko.
me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Jak najbardziej. No, albo wojownik, albo taka dobra dusza. Nie wiem, na czego bym miał się zdecydować. Jeden chciał ukarać złodzieja poprzez wysłanie go na mur, a drugi chciał mu po prostu uciąć palce.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine 2 Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget, but
I'm honored.
Dobrze.
yeah. Someday I'll have a real one, but not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword, I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man.
No, powinien mu wytłumaczyć, to była konieczność.
Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad, you can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Dobrze, młody, dobrze. Uczysz się.
All worthless and weak.
Miecz i drzewo. To jest nasz herb naszego rodu. Tower. A co może? Aha, może wejść. To jest maester. Tutaj jedzenie. Dużo mamy jedzenia jeszcze.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord.
Nie fajnie.
I made the count again, just to be sure.
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores. We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take.
Okej.
In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it.
Aha, czyli mamy
I'll
zabrać
see to
tę
the
biedaczką.
arrangements, my lord.
Dobra, ale z nim jeszcze bym pogadał.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role?
No,
Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you.
To prawda.
Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
A mi się wydaje być porządnym typem typu, że tak powiem, doradzanie mi. Dobra, pogadajmy z tą na T, Jezu, nie pamiętam imienia, ale nie mogę sobie pogadać, okej. Dobra, Markon, to jest kastajenny, albo jakiś kowal?
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
A nie, to wujek
I
nasz.
saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall.
A gdzie
I hope
idziesz?
to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother.
O!
Asher.
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
To prawda.
But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
Okej.
My mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Czemu on?
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to
To
you.
będzie ciężki wybór. Pomiędzy wojownikiem a takim, kurczę... takim mądrym, roztropnym człowiekiem.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else.
Co się stało z oczami przed
Hopefully
chwilą?
Lady
Widzieliście
Marjorie's
to?
influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
No to jej się na pewno to nie spodobało.
Where you punished him? How could you be so cruel? I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
I did what I had to. I had no choice.
You always have choices. I know you said you'd get angry sometimes, but I didn't think I'd see it so soon.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility.
Ciężka sprawa być lordem.
People want me to lead. They need me to, but
What? Ethan, please.
who should I name as my sentinel?
It's
Cześć, co on
definitely
powie?
be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and
Aha.
smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
Też mi się wydaje. Nie, ja chyba postawiam Duncana. Chociaż jeszcze zaraz
You've
pogadam
always
z tym.
given me good advice. Thank you.
Zaraz jeszcze pogadam z tym Roylandem. Dobra, to chyba ostatnia rozmowa będzie nasza. O, możemy przyspieszać, tyle mi brakowało.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
Dobra, to będzie ciekawa rozmowa.
Many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
You do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal
Kurde, już naprawdę nie wiem jak to
measure.
postawić.
And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud, seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Okej.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Jeszcze pewnie zaraz z matką będziemy musieli pogadać. O tym wyjeździe do naszego wujka jakby. Dobra, tu w sumie nie ma na co patrzeć. A teraz musimy wrócić do wieży. I tutaj znaleźć naszą matkę. Z tym już chyba nie musimy gadać, chociaż... Może zagadajmy jeszcze?
Maester,
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name
Aha,
your sentinel?
okej. Wiecie co? To jest... Dobrze, że tutaj nie mam czasu na wybór. Ja myślę, że lepiej byłoby wziąć... Lepiej by... Kurczę, naprawdę to jest ciężki wybór. No wydaje się, że taki mały wybór. O, czy to tam będzie wam doradzał bardziej. Ale kurczę, mamy do wyboru klasie, który umie negocjować, umie fajnie, że tak powiem, roztropnie myśleć. A mamy z drugiej strony klasie, który jest silny, twardy, wszyscy go znają, wszyscy go szanują. I sam nie wiem, może się zdecydować na tego wojownika jednak. Wiecie co? Chyba się teraz zdecyduję.
yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Okej. Chyba tak, chyba to będzie lepszy wybór. Naprawdę, nie też, ja lubię tego Duncana, ale kurczę, ten Royland też jest spoko, no i naprawdę on może być bardzo taką poważną ostoją dla nas. No niestety, pewnie Duncan się nas wkurwi, ale Ale no potrzebujemy kogoś... No nie wiem, naprawdę to jest taki dziwny wybór.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Kuźwa, ale to jest chamska decyzja. Dobra.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
Mam nadzieję.
Poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
No,
Now,
to był ciężki
sentinel,
wybór.
what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
Oj.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with
Nie wiem, czy to jest dobry
He would
pomysł.
see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Nie chcę walczyć, nie mam szans z Boltonami żadnych. Naprawdę żadnych. Ja pierdolę, ciężki wybór. Dobra, użyję... Może jeden walczyć z nimi, no. Nie, ale to nie ma sensu, nie.
Although Sir Royland may object, I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Ciężkie wybory, Telltale Games, jak zawsze.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironwrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Ja pierdolę, kolejny ciężki wybór. No nie wiem, co robić.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house.
Ale
You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Okej.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will
Ja się
always be
wsunęła,
those who
ten-
question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
Nie wiem, czy dobrze,
He
ktoś
always
to został
protected you and
wywalony.
your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know.
Chciałem
Asher
zacząć
does not
brata, ale został
hesitate.
wyjebany z
He acts.
królestwa,
We
no.
need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having
Dokładnie.
another sword at your side always helps, especially now.
Jedź.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
My lady?
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this.
Pewnie nasz stary
Know
nie
that you
pozwalał.
never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Okej. No i będziemy mieli jeszcze jedną perspektywę prawdopodobnie. To jest już ostatnia w tym rozdziale. Czyli znowu, kurczę, Mira. Dobra. Czerwona twierdza w Królestwie Przystani oczywiście, komnaty Lady Margery, ale to już w kolejnym odcinku. Mam nadzieję, że ten odcinek wam się podobał. Jeżeli tak, nie zapomnijcie o łapce w górę. Zapraszam was do innych moich serii na kanale. No i trzymajcie się. Hej, papa.